Hi guys, I am super excited today. We are going to have a really fun episode. We are going to do a blind tasting. So we are going to take 4 different wines, everything from the $2 chuck to really expensive. So I'm going to grab my boyfriend, Robert Renzoni, and we are going to go shopping and grab some wines and come back and do some blind tasting. And make sure you stay tuned until the end because I have a really special giveaway surprise for you.
She likes the bubbles.
Okay. How are we gonna get anything done? So right now, here we are. We're doing Sauv Blanc because we're gearing to go. Wait, what's the word? What's the word? Like going into spring. What's the word? Is it gearing to go?
Heading into spring?
Heading into spring.
Rolling into spring?
Hopping into spring because of Easter. We're
drinking into
hopping
spring?
into spring. So I love Sauv Blanc is my favorite white wine. Can I say that way? Sauv Blanc.
Is it Sauvignon Blanc?
Is it Sauvignon Blanc or Sauvignon?
Sauvignon.
So why don't you call it Sauv Blanc?
Because we're an American, people like to change things.
Okay, but it should be Sauv Blanc.
It's kind of like, Meritage, but it's really Meritage.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna pick out a really cheap one first. Okay, so what's the cheapest? How do we?
I don't know. I gotta look, honey.
I'll tell you something. I do not like opening up white wine with a cork. I like to twist it off. Okay, when you're out in the sun, you don't want to have to go back inside and get your corkscrew. You want to just twist it off. So, word to the wise: stop using corkscrews with Sauv Blancs. Okay.
We found our $2 chuck guy.
Yeah.
And that is Santiago Station.
Well, we'll do that all at home.
Okay.
Okay, now the second one.
This second one we got over here. You want to do the Dow?
Which one? Oh yeah. Let's do this one.
We're going to do Dow from Paso Robles.
Okay.
So that's at $14.50.
All right. And then the Amici here, which is
$25.
$24.99.
The big one. Mary Edwards Sauvignon Blanc with a cork.
Which I.
$52.
Okay. Yay!
Is that it?
Yep. Okay. Here we are, we're back from the wine store. We've got 4 wines. We've got our low end, our low to mid-range, mid-range, and high range. We don't know what's in each. What's wrong, Teddy? Teddy's crying. We don't know what is in each one of these bags. They're all numbered, and we're gonna just do it totally blind. So I'm super excited about it. We're gonna start with number 1. Laura, is this number 1? Here's number 1. Did you want to do the honors?
They're in no particular order. Hi guys, how are we all doing today?
This is
Thanks for
Robert.
joining us.
This is the boyfriend. Is that a big pour? It looks like a lot.
Well,
Is it or not?
no.
Oh. Okay, so tell what we're supposed to do first
Okay,
when
so
testing.
smells nice. So what we're gonna do is, thank you for having me, honey.
You're welcome.
This is kind of fun. This is kind of what I actually do for a living. Yeah, I kind of grew up this way as a child. This is no joke, actually. I've been drinking wine since I was 6 years old.
So that's what's wrong with you.
Yep, that's one of them.
Don't do that at home. Do not let your kids drink when they're 6 years old. We'll take some notes just in case.
Yep.
Okay, so when you're tasting wine, what's the first thing? Oh, it's okay. You want some wine too? What's the first thing that you should do?
First thing you do, well, we didn't do it here today because we're doing it blind, but the first thing you're either twisting the cap or popping the cork. And if you're popping the cork, you are going to be analyzing the cork and making sure that it is intact. It doesn't look like it's falling apart. It doesn't look like it had any leakage or anything like that. You want to smell it to make sure it doesn't smell like old wet socks, which would be TCA, which if you ever heard of a wine being corked, that's what that scientific term is. So you would look for things like that.
Can a person be corked?
Well, depends on if you want to elaborate on the definition of corked.
Okay, so you smell the cork and
Pickled.
then what?
It can be pickled. Anyway, so we want to look at that. The bottle cap, twist cap, you're really,
Okay,
out of luck with that. So,
what's the next
then
step?
you pour the wine, you look at it. This looks healthy. It doesn't look oxidized. This is a Sauvignon Blanc, so we're looking for a straw hay character in color. See, you're noticing that. So this looks good. We're hoping, I'm going to guess by looking at it that this is a fairly recent vintage. I'm going to guess maybe 2019, maybe 2020. We didn't look at the vintages that we bought, did we? Okay.
Okay.
If it was a little older, it would start turning yellow.
So then basically it's like your urine. If it's a light yellow, it's like a healthy urine. You said it's healthy. Light, if it's dark, that's an unhealthy urine.
Maybe I should just take over the show. You're the actor, I'm the winemaker. Let's get back to you.
Well, you're
Back to me.
describing it like urine. It's healthy, it's a light color. If it's dark, it's unhealthy.
And it seems unhealthy. I just said it was obviously aging.
Aging. Yeah, so if you have dark urine, you're aging. Anyway, okay.
Is she talking?
And I haven't even had any yet.
Okay, so then you swirl the
Swirl
wine
it.
in your glass, okay? So when we swirl wine like this in a glass, we're actually forcing oxygen into the wine for the wine to open up and breathe. You've all probably heard the expression of let a wine breathe. That's what we're doing, okay?
Breathe.
So then we're gonna put our nose in there and smell. You're gonna smell for anything that smells off, bad. Again, I mentioned wet socks before. If you smell wet socks, you probably have a corked bottle of wine.
Okay.
But this smells nice. What do you get, honey?
Apples.
Yeah? Green apple? Like Granny Smith?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a limestone.
Limestone. I smell limestone.
Now she's going to make fun of me.
Do you smell the limestone at home, everybody? Go outside, smell the limestone on your ground, and then come inside and see if you smell
I smell
it.
the bullshit.
Okay, can we taste it now? Is that
Yeah,
the
now
next?
then you want it, so you smell it,
Oh,
then you want to you swirled, smell, and now we taste.
Tell them how you taste.
I'm going to do it first and show them and demonstrate. Now what we're doing here is we're bringing more oxygen into our mouth with the wine. As you heard the sound, that looked like a little gurgling sound that we were making by holding the wine in the front of our mouth, inhaling oxygen and creating that little bubbling sound that you hear that helps bring out the fruit in the wine. It's very nice. I like it. I think a little sweet. You get a little sweet note in it?
I'm going to give it, okay, I'm not saying what Well, I'm gonna give it a
What's your scale?
1 to 10.
We're going to 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give it between a 6 and a 7.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna give it.
Now, when you're tasting wine, folks, you also want to, when you're and especially when you're doing consecutive wines like we are doing. You know,
Wait a minute.
What?
We didn't get the good salami.
Anyway, while she's getting that, I'm going to finish telling what I'm saying here. You always want to take 3 sips of each wine. So when you go from wine to wine, you want 3 sips of each. Why? The first sip is washing away and cleansing your palate from the previous wine, technically. And then the second sip will complete that. So the third sip will technically be the real character of the wine that you're tasting. Make sense? Capiche? Okay.
Capiche.
So here we are. So,
we need
so
a dump
did you,
bucket.
yep. Did you do
Why am I
3?
doing all the work?
Did you do your 3 sips?
Oh, was I supposed to do 3? Hold on.
I live with that. I think it's a little sweet. So I'm wondering if there's any residual sugar in it, which I don't personally care for. The nose is decent in my opinion. The finish is all right, but again, a little sweet. I agree with Brande. I'm going to give it a 6.5.
So you're gonna just copy me, basically.
Well, you said 6 to 7. I said 6.5.
Well, that's the same thing.
But I agree with you.
Okay. Oh, really?
What do you think about the wine? Anything about it that you liked?
I like the green apple,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's the $4.99 one, I'd totally buy it all day and just drink it by the pool because you're gonna drink a lot of it.
This for a white wine spritz would be nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Spit it out.
Dump.
Can you dump mine, please?
Okay.
Is this gonna mess? Can we go right into the second one, even though we just drank, or do we need to get a clean glass?
No, we can go right into it. Since we're using the same varietal, we'll be fine.
Okay. Here you go. Okay. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this one, very similar color.
Well, this is a very healthy urine because it's really light in color. So this one must be really healthy. This one drinks a lot of water.
Oh. Can I finish this glass? This one smells a little funky.
Really?
To me.
This one smells very clean, darling. Very clean. No
Right,
dirty socks here.
Yeah, weird. That little funkiness just blew off. So that's what happens. That stuff happens when wine is made. I'm going to guess, with that being said, this probably had a little bit of oak aging.
I have a question for you. Have
Yes,
you
dear.
ever swirled and went to smell and you sniffed in the wine?
No.
I have.
Huh?
Why doesn't that not surprise me? Yep, she's all mine. Love you, honey.
Love you too. This one I'm gonna say I really don't like. And
Okay.
if this is the expensive one, then I have a really bad taste.
Okay, but you had 1 sip. Never do the 3. So you got to wash away the previous wine. First sip. That's what happens. First sip wash away the previous. Second sip completes that. And the third is the actual character of the wine.
It's kind of like dating you. I didn't like you at first, and I said, "Well, let me give it another try." And I was like,
And she wouldn't stop
and then I
calling
went
me.
a third time, and I'm like,
stalking me.
"Well, it's starting to
Showing
grow
up at
on
the
me."
winery
He
all the
looks a little
time.
healthy. The urine looks good.
Sending me Facebook messages, the whole thing.
I don't like this one, so I'm gonna give it a 2. Because I don't want to be mean and give something a 0 or a 1, so I gotta give them something. All right, what are you gonna give them? You probably love it.
No, I don't like the finish. I think the finish is flat.
Finish tastes funky too.
And the only thing I really liked about this one really is the color.
Yes, it's very healthy.
I'll give it a 4.
Oh, well, okay. Number 2. Brande 2. Robert. What'd you say 4?
Mhm.
Okay. Can you please dump that for me?
Yes,
darling?
dear.
All right, number 3.
Hercules,
Right here.
Hercules.
Hercules. Woo woo. Yay. Ooh, this is healthy. That's a nice color. This is kind
All
of
the
a
color-
combo between the other 2.
All the colors look pretty good.
This one has a very light nose to me.
Yeah, not much going on in the nose.
It smells a little dirty urine-ish.
Can we drop the urine?
I can't now. You started it.
I didn't start it.
You started it.
You guys are watching the show. Who mentioned urine?
Yes. So then basically it's like your urine. If it's a light, I don't know. So number 3 wine, I'm going to give it a 2. What are you going to give it, Mr. Renzoni?
I am going to give it probably the same as the one before, a 4.
Okay. All right, sir.
All right. Well, we haven't found one that I want to drink yet.
Okay.
This is number 4.
I liked the first one.
Well, the first one, I guess, it was. I thought it was a little too sweet.
Oh, I better take some. Oh, and shouldn't you take crackers in between each one? Or?
Not necessarily. I mean, you can. I mean, we're having a little bit of fun here. If you really want to get technical, you might want to have a dry cracker, Carr's water cracker between each wine to cleanse your palate. If you're really getting real serious, if you're just trying to have a little bit of fun like we are, you know, you don't have to get too technical.
Make sure they're not stale crackers.
Those are stale?
Yeah.
Well, they were yours.
Yeah, well, I keep things in my pantry for a long time. I'll try one of these other ones.
Okay. All right. So color.
Hold on.
Now, this one to me looks like the most like urine. Right? Does it?
No, this is healthy urine.
Okay, this one definitely had to have some oak aging or something in it. This one, notice there's a different nose.
Whoa, it tastes like or smells like Chardonnay.
Yeah, there's definitely some oak aging.
And I hate Chardonnay.
Guess you're not gonna like this one, honey.
Oh, come on, man. I want to have at least 2 that I really like.
I like it. I like the nose.
Yeah.
I like it because it's going to be a more complex Sauvignon Blanc, which I'm all for. Unlike, you know who. So we'll probably differentiate on this one. Differ pretty quick, or pretty much. Whatever I'm saying. You have everything in there. You got the green apple. You have the Granny Smith. You got hints of oak, vanilla.
Definitely has the best nose for sure, hands down.
You say that even with the oak? Wow.
Yeah, because it has everything. It has so
Maybe
many.
she's learning.
I know how to freaking taste wine. This definitely has the best nose for sure.
There's a clean finish, real clean finish, but great acidity.
This is the best one, the best wine
Yep.
out of all of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that. But for me personally, because I like a lighter
Right.
Sauvignon Blanc, I like the first one better. But this is the better wine. This is
I
a
wouldn't
better
be surprised
wine.
if this was the expensive one.
Yeah, it is. That's
That's gonna be my 2
That's
cents,
my guess
I
too, because it has too much going on for it. It's,
Yeah. Now, if this was the $4.99 one, I'd go buy everything they had at that store. That's highly unlikely, but we'll find out.
Yeah, this isn't my favorite, but I feel like this is the expensive one.
Why don't we do the unveiling? No?
I'm so nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Because we don't know what they are and we're about to find out. Aren't you guys as
are you-
nervous as I am?
Are you nervous about, is that why you're eating stale crackers?
No, these ones are good.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Number 1.
That's number 2.
Oh. I really have only been sipping.
Oh my.
Okay. Okay, number 1. I gave it a 6 to 7. I'm on the border. Should it be a 6, 6.5, 7? This one was my favorite. This is one that I would take by the pool and I would just drink it all day. So maybe I shouldn't pick this one as my favorite, but and for you it was a 6.5.
Right.
So this is your second favorite. Okay.
You get on my tape job. Okay. What we got?
Yep. $2 Chuck.
The $4.99 bottle.
Woo! My ghetto
Look at
is
that.
coming out, baby.
So this is
That's right.
This is what's fun. This is great. This
Yeah.
is when we go. It's from Chile.
Santiago Station, people.
$4.99.
Go get it. Mm-hmm.
So she gave it a set. Did you bump it up a point because of the screw cap?
No, but between
Oh.
6 and 7. So
All right.
yeah. All right. that was that one. That's exciting.
I love it.
It's fun to do these blind tastings. You guys need to do this at home. Then you find the one you're like, let's just buy tons of cases of that and let's not waste money on other ones.
When we go out to restaurants, I love looking and analyzing a wine list and looking for a steal. Yeah. It just and it happens on every wine list.
He likes looking for a steal on everything. Just saying, not just wine. Okay, number 2.
Yep.
Okay, number 2.
Yes, dear.
I gave it
You'll
a 2.
be a number 2 in a minute.
Okay.
She just snorted, by the way. Did you see that?
So I'm giving this a 2 and you're giving it a 4. And this is a cork. Oh, this was the...
That was $25.
This was the 3rd expensive one. Okay. This was the 3rd range.
Shame on them, in my opinion. And it's Napa.
And this is the first one I said, ooh, I don't like that.
And that's Napa.
Sorry, I hope we're not hurting your feelings if you people that own this are watching this. I'm sorry. Maybe it was just a bad bottle. Okay, well, that a 2 and a 4. We gave that one. And this one was $25. Sorry.
Okie dokie.
Okay, number 3. Dun, dun, dun. Number 3, I gave it a 2. I did not like this one at all. And you gave it a 4. Yeah. Oh, this is the Dow.
That's a bummer because that's a friend of mine.
And isn't this typically usually a good one?
I haven't had his reds are he's really well known for his reds.
And the bottle's pretty. I like the packaging, guys. I'm sorry. But you gotta up your game.
Yeah.
But this one was $15.99.
Correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm. $14.99, whatever.
I think it was $15.99.
$15, whatever.
Mm-hmm. So
that's my most shocking to me.
Okay. So then we know what this one is. We both knew this was
that was the expensive one.
Which
brand I never heard of, but it was really, I thought it was very good. This was $50.
So this one was the $50 one. It was his favorite.
What's it called? It's called Mary Edward. Russian River. Where she's from.
I like the bottle, and I know it's a great bottle of wine. It had a great nose.
I'll have some more.
But for me, talking about the ghetto.
This is what's awesome because the top 2 wines are, one was the expensive one and one was the cheapest one. How cool is that? That's pretty funny. Honey.
You know what they say. You can take the girl out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the girl. That's right. So you have that one and I'll have this one. But for these mid-range ones, y'all's got to go. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We don't want to do that here.
Wait. Here.
Well, then dump it.
There you go. Don't mess up my stuff.
You're so fancy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, darling.
Well, cheers, guys. This was fun. Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on. Cheers. So,
hopefully I will be able to be on a couple more. But I didn't work my way out of this.
If you play your cards right.
See? Mm-hmm. I suck at cards.
You know what, you guys? You could do me a favor.
Uh-oh.
Go down in the comments and tell me if you think I should keep him or not. See a keeper?
Oh, that's not nice.
Why? I'm ready. Let's see.
Oh, great.
Let's see what all my friends and family have to say. Please, comments, you guys. I want to know what you have to say.
Nice.
So, thank you so much for watching the show. And I told you I was going to do something really special, okay, for one winner. So if you guys go on, you subscribe, you comment with your handle, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, one lucky winner is gonna, do you even know what we're doing? Do you?
Yes, honey. You told me. Yes, you told me.
Well, tell them what we're gonna do.
We're gonna invite you out to the winery and my winery, Robert Renzoni Vineyards, out here in Temecula, California. And Brande and I personally are going to give you a private tour and tasting.
Yes. So you get to hang out with us.
Pretty cool.
That's going to be fun.
Barrel sampling, tour of the vineyard property, the whole 9 yards.
And have a wine tasting, of course.
Yeah. Meet our winemaker, Olivia. She's wonderful. We have the only female winemaker in all Southern California. Pretty cool. She's outstanding.
And not to be sexist, but she's really beautiful. Mm-hmm. So anyway, make sure you go on, subscribe and comment, and thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.
Here, guys.
Cheers.
Till next time. Cheers. Thank you.